Hey guys, what's going on? Triple T Dog here. You're probably going to hear my AC running in the background because, of course, I picked the hottest day to do one of these little random kind of update videos. Kind of just, I'm bored ish. I had a little bit of free time to where I'm like, I just want to talk for a moment. Just, I don't know. I'm weird like this. I just randomly hit the record button and I'm just like, let's talk about stuff. Just kind of get things that are on my mind out real quick. Just kind of want to go over what's to expected on the channel, as well as ask you guys if you for input, I guess, on what you guys want to see in the future, and things like that. First of all, just gonna go over the games that you will expect to see, and if you're wondering where some games are or why it's not being posted as much, etc., etc. Um, really should have wrote a list down for this. I really should, because I'm gonna forget shit. So let's see here. Just trying to. I'm gonna go off the top of my head, and then if I start forgetting, you'll probably start hearing me type or something. 'Cause I might start looking up my own shit in my files or on YouTube just to figure out what the hell I'm doing. The big things that you will expect to see are Tales of Vesperia. That is completely finished. I did beat it before Dragon Quest, even though Dragon Quest will be uploaded alongside it at random. Dragon Quest 11, I think it is. I always forget the numbers every time. I get really confused. Even though it's like right in front of me, I forget. I don't know how well some people are gonna feel about it. When I first started Tales, I kept it on. I did hard difficulty, and I was really into the game. Uh, Towards the end, I was still really hooked on the story, but I was really dead about the gameplay towards the end, to where I just wanted to see the ending. Because to me, it was like a kind of an interactive fighting like anime type game. I guess I don't know. That's what it felt like, and I know that's what the Tales games are kind of are. I guess like a visual story, but with game. I don't know. I don't know what to actually call them, but I really just want to see the continuation of Velvet's story and all the companions. So towards the end, at least I don't know how much longer, but I'm in a rush because I'm like, I gotta beat this before Dragon Quest. I did do it because I literally postponed myself playing the game so long I completely forgot Dragon Quest was coming out, and then all of a sudden I realized I had like a week and a half to less than a week to beat it, and I was like, oh fuck. So the last session is like an 11-hour stream that I did of just Tales. So towards the end of that session, I'm probably very whatever, and I may not react the way you guys expect, where I'm like over dramatic or anything like that, because it's like it's just hitting me like holy fuck. It hit me real hard towards the end, but you guys will get to see that in the future videos when those eventually go up. There's still a lot of footage to upload in time, probably a month or two, three down the line because of how I upload stuff. Uh, the big things you'll also see is Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man, I should say. I've been playing that because that just released, the big hype game that everyone's talking about. If you haven't checked the video out yet, I think one already went up. Um, yeah, I think one just went up a little while ago, a couple days or day or two. I've never read the comics very much, and even the few that I have, are very lost on me. Like it's been so long, and they were mainly just like borrowed, or I was at a friend's place and I skimmed through them, or my cousins. So don't expect me to have knowledge of everything. The only last Spider-Mans I've watched, and these are people who probably love them and hate them, are the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. I haven't gotten to see the Amazing Spider-Man. I know of Homecoming Spider-Man, and I know, like, I've seen clips, pieces of all of the Spider-Man movies that have been made, but I don't really know, like, in depth every little thing, but I kind of know some things here and there of certain characters. So I do have some general idea of stuff, but some are a little lost on me. But either way, I'm having a blast because this game isn't completely based on the comic. It's still kind of writing its own story as we're going through as Spider-Man. So I kind of like where it's going. I like the collectibles and the costumes and things like that. I don't know if I'll ever 100% it, and I'm probably going to do you'll realize soon enough that I'm going to do a lot of the collectible grabbing off recording a stream. Some of it I will do on recording and footage, so if you're not a fan of that, I apologize. Um, but I don't remember which parts of my footage is going to be like filler and what's story, or I would label it for you guys, but it's all just one giant session that I have no fucking clue, and I don't really skim through it all too much. I already hear myself talk enough, and you know, I don't really want to listen to myself extra long by doing these like editing things. Um, and Dragon Quest, like I said, that will be alongside another big JRPG game. I've already put in 30 hours into the game already, so that gives you an idea of how much has already been recorded. I'm having a blast with it so far. I mean, I've played 8. I never beat 8, but I did play it pretty, like, over halfway. Um, I didn't record it back then when I played 8, Dragon Quest 8. I wasn't into recording a whole lot for my channel when I played it back then, and I think I was more focused on... I think that was during the time where I was starting to just upload the entire stream instead of doing cut-up 30-minute footage. And then eventually I was having issue uploading like such long streams because YouTube was freaking out at the time. And it was probably having some hiccup again, and then I just decided to start doing 30 minutes and just uploading 20 to 30 video batches and just kind of scheduling them at will, like random. So, I guess I just didn't bother to record it because I didn't think it was either going to be interesting or I didn't think I was going to beat it. And surprise, surprise, I didn't beat it. You know, I seem to have I'm just happy I beat Tails, to be honest with you, because I have such a record of not beating certain long JRPG games. We did or just RPG certain games like Final Fantasy 12. Now, for the record, I did try to go back to 12 for like a little bit, and what ended up happening is one session, like 2 or 3 videos I hadn't recorded, or I did record but haven't uploaded. I came back, but I had a horrible headache, so I only played it for like 30 minutes to an hour. And then I got to a part where I had to grind. I think I beat a boss or an optional boss. I can't remember. But I got to a point where I have to grind because some of the enemies are up to my level, if not higher. And it's a really shitty place to grind. And with other games coming out, newer games, I kind of lost interest. Just because I was playing other stuff. I might eventually go back to it, but I'm not sure. And also on that note of games that I have not started or continued, we did finish a while back Kingdom Hearts 2, of course. That's not being uploaded. That's done. If you're wondering where Birth by Sleep, I almost said Breath by Wild. That's a mixture of the Zelda's newest game and I guess part of Birth by Sleep, but no, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I did start it, but I'm not going to start uploading it yet just because I'm not really sitting down playing it a lot. So eventually, when I'm back in the groove of playing Kingdom Hearts stuff, I will try to get through them. If not, it's not a big deal. If I don't get through it by the time Kingdom Hearts 3 eventually comes out, because there's a lot of games on the docket that I have more interest in to play, I will probably read the wiki of everything. I kind of already have a general idea. You guys kind of already know through the thing that I kind of have an idea of what's going on in the game. But it was nice to go through it, though, to experience cutscenes, because it's a little bit more enjoyable to watch it than it is to read it. But yeah, I will eventually try to get around to that. There, I think, is still 1 or 2 Red Dead videos to go. I have yet to beat it because of the new releases and games, but that will be continue to be recorded and upload in the hour-long increments. The reason why I chose Red Dead to be an hour long instead of cutting it up in 30 minutes, I did the hour-long thing kind of like I'm doing with Tales and I'm doing with Dragon Quest, is because there's so much open world to that game. When there's a lot of shit to sidetrack me like that in those games, I do try to cram it into an hour for you guys. Just because I feel like if I did 30 minutes and how I am uploading these videos, at least the hour-long increments means less videos to upload and it will get done. It will be up on my channel in full quicker. So there's that. I know some of you guys have been a fan of Fallout 3. I've noticed some people liking it. Some people have commented and things like that. I haven't really been playing it since, July, I think, or August? Like, beginning of August. I haven't played it in a while. So I don't know how much footage. I think I have like 4 or 5, maybe 3 to 4 videos left to upload on that. So I don't know when that will continue. That wasn't really like a meant to be a full playthrough thing. Like if it was going to be a full playthrough, if it happened, it happened kind of deal. It was more of a there's not really a whole lot coming out. I'll just play this to pass some time, and of course I chose to play it alongside Stalker, so I was like doing kind of both. Speaking of Stalker, if you're wondering where the next mini highlight videos are for Stalker or Kane and Lynch 2, which we did beat that, or if any of you cared for Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops, the Road to Full All Gold Stars, I just haven't gotten around to it. With all the new games coming out, life just happening, just a lot going on that I'm not too focused on it right now, but it will eventually be edited up. I haven't played Stalker in a really long time either, so I do want to get more footage recorded, so there's a lot more to edit too, to put together, but I will get back to that sooner or later. Let's see what else. Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're back with it. I know that's I know that's out of nowhere, but it has been a goal of mine, or not really a goal, but it was a thing I did talk about, I think, in one or two last updates ago, how I wanted to eventually play through the Zelda games, and not all of them, but at least the big ones that I feel like I want to play through, because I suck at Zelda 1. I had no interest in 2. The only older one that I had any interest to, I think, was Link to the Past. I'm still up in the air if I'm even going to play that one. Because I really want to play Breath of the Wild and eventually Hyrule Warriors and stuff like that. Still gotta get a micro SD card for my Switch. I better write that down to remember, because I can't download many games. But yeah, that's again with Spider-Man and Dragon Quest coming out. Some stuff has been really set on hold, just because I'm like really addicted to those two games right now. But there is still at least a handful of Zelda footage. There even is one part where I get really pissed off. And we're not even like, this is still at Princess Ruto part, so I hope you guys enjoyed me getting really angry for no fucking reason. I was having a bad personal day, and I didn't actually even want to stream or record that day, but I tried to force it, and now you know why I tried not to. Because, man, I am an annoying piece of shit. when I play on days I don't want to play, and it's like, oh, boo-hoo, you're playing a video game. When you are stressed to all hell in a game, like, it's not even the game's fault, it's just you know that you could be doing this, or you're not thinking clearly, and you're just making stupid-ass mistakes. And you can't remember what the fuck you're supposed to do in the game because you walked right past a clue that you completely missed, then I get frustrated more at myself than it is the game. I'm really hard on myself. This time I brought a drink, so when I'm doing this, my throat doesn't dry out on me. So yeah, there will be more Ocarina of Time, and eventually, over time, we'll probably be redoing Majora's Mask. We might actually, if we can get to Twilight Princess, we'll get a full playthrough on YouTube finally, hopefully. I am putting up with the copyright stuff. Before, that's why Twilight Princess was never finished on YouTube. It was just constant spam in my email for what was it? Copyrights because of the music. Not much I could do about it. But I've since then kind of shifted to a different email, so I don't have to care too much. So so now it just kind of goes to a junk email, so I'm fine with it. So eventually we'll get there, and then eventually Breath of the Wild. If you start seeing Breath of the Wild eventually upload, you know I just gave up because I really want to play it. Because I wanted to do this because once I play Breath of the Wild, I'm probably not going to want to go back to the other ones. So, and when I say the other ones, I do actually mean that I will play at some point Skyward Sword, the both most hated but loved of the series. I don't know. I never looked too much into it. I'm excited either way to just play it and just see how I feel about it. It might be the one I really like, the one I don't. Right now, Twilight Princess is pretty hard to beat, but we'll see, because that was like the newest one I've played since touching very little of Breath of the Wild. Like, I've played like 5 minutes of Breath of the Wild, and I'm like, I can't wait to stream this, but I have to wait because I'm being patient. So we covered Tales, Dark Souls. There is still the rest of Dark Souls 1 to be uploaded. Eventually that will be uploaded. If you are wondering if Dark Souls 2 will be uploaded right after it. No, it will not. Not right away. I have yet to beat 2, and my plan is to not upload any Dark Souls stuff until I have at least finished the game. So 2 is, we're not far off, but because John's busy and I don't really feel like playing that game on my own without a friend, I'm not going to right now. Whenever we can get back to it, we'll play it and continue on our Souls playthrough, but for now, just enjoy 1, I guess, because 1 was the one I've really never played all the way through, so it's still a whole new experience. 2, I kind of know bits and pieces of, and 3, I already know, and I'm still up in the air. This is on you guys. If you, I think for the most part, I was going to say on you guys, as it was going to be your choice to what you wanted to see for 3, but I think it's already set in stone that I might just continue my New Game Plus character. Just because it's not really a new game to me, so I mean, it's even though I won't remember where anything is, I just kind of want to continue my character, who I think is on New Game Plus 7 or 8. I don't even remember anymore. I think he's on 7. I don't know. That's if we ever get to that. And then Bloodborne, of course, I would definitely want to replay through and try to actually play that again. This time without John leading me everywhere, because like, he could tell me where to go. It's just when I have him invited, he was literally just leading me everywhere, and I got horribly lost. I couldn't continue on my own, so I don't even know where like, I think I still have Bloodborne footage. I just haven't uploaded it, because I kind of do that, where if we're not playing it anymore, I either don't upload it, or I save it for a rainy day, I guess. Let me think. Is there anything else? If you're wondering too, Horizon Zero Dawn, I kind of just gave up on it. It might have been easy to tell that I was a little frustrated when I returned. I just wasn't really feeling it. I really like the game, but my ability to play the game is probably hard to watch and a little frustrating on my part. So I don't know. I might have to be in the right mindset to go back to it. I definitely want to play it. If not on stream or recording, I might play it on my own time. For the sports fans, I leave this up to you guys. What do you guys think of NBA 2K19? You guys saw me play, and if you guys watched, I have played 17 a little bit, and I did play 18 a little bit. You guys want to see Tony Cliff make his return again in NBA 2K18? Would you like a new guy to come in and play in the new NHL game for Be a Pro? Because I think they have that, if it does. Do you guys want to see me play hockey? And I also had a slight idea for something for MLB. I might return with Tony Cliff on MLB 18, the show. If I do not return with him on it, then I will be back on him in 19, of course. I think what I'm going to do with MLB 19 is I'm going to continue, if they still have that feature. I think they usually do every year. I'm finally going to go and take my same character from 18 and bring him into 19 so we can actually continue his career. Because I always been making a new character, and we never get to go further with him. And I'm always like, man, I want to do the free agencies and see if I can get a new team or stick with the team. I don't know. And why make a new guy if I'm just going to make the same knuckleball dude? So I might bring him over to 19 and do that. But my idea was that on top of the knuckleball pitching, I'll make a new guy, and he will be a fielder of one of your guys' choice. Do you want to see an infielder or outfielder? And we'll do a fielder and a pitcher. But I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do that. And, of course, they'll be titled differently so you know. But just for you guys who like watching the sports stuff, let me know what you guys want to see for 19 and all that when they come out. Usually they come out in March, but I'm not sure when this new MLB The Show's coming out. But let me know let me know if you want to see NBA or NHL or something like that down the line. And we can maybe work some stuff out. I'm still throwing the idea up in the air of making a sports channel to where all my sports content will go. I'm still in the works of thinking I have a name down and everything, and I think I will, I'm not sure if I'll start yet on that. I gotta make sure I can actually upload past 15 minutes. I think I just have to validate the channel and everything. But if you guys would like that, a channel just dedicated to sports stuff, so then I could just upload it in huge batches, schedule them, and you don't have to, because if it was a sports channel, the high priority would only be sports. So when I'm scheduling on the main channel, sports is just kind of there. It's like a filler. It's like, okay, this day, one day of sports, and then maybe like 4 to 6 videos of another game. Where if I had a sports channel, we can do every day, or would be 1 to 2 videos of, hey, baseball or basketball or hockey or whatever the fuck I'm playing on the channel. If you're a sports guy that would like that because you like watching me play MLB The Show or NBA or whatever the hell sport game, lacrosse, I fucking know. Let me know what you guys think of that idea, if you understood anything I just fucking said, because half the time I feel like I'm talking either too fast or I'm not making much sense. So, there's that. Pretty much just I just like to hear some input, what you guys would like to see for the next sports thing, like MLB, NBA, things like that, because I think bringing my guy from 18 to 19 would be a cool idea. Just because then we can actually keep going with Toni Clit, and we can keep progressing the years with him instead of it just always starting fresh as this new guy and being the same knuckleball guy. Or do you guys want to see a different type of Toni Clit, or maybe I'll come up with a new name, and we're a high heat, like high velocity guy instead of knuckleball pitching. If you guys want to see a different way of pitching. Not that it would be much different, but instead of me using the knuckleball, do you guys want to see a guy who throws upper 90s to almost 100 mixed in with, good control and other different pitches that I wouldn't normally use? I don't know. Let me know, like I said, in the comments, what you guys would like to see for that, for the sports stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else game related that I have coming or have recorded. But to be honest, like, the main things is the rest of Dark Souls, the rest of Tales. I got Spider-Man, Dragon Quest. There are still some leftover in-house videos that I will upload, and if you have no idea what in-house is, it's pretty much the logo for it. Just usually says in-house plays on the top, on the screen here. That is where me and a friend, mainly right now it's been Brandon, come over. He comes over and we play games locally. Either we're playing single player games, or I'm still working on the mic stuff for that, but we play local split screen or just single player games, taking turns playing. I think I have like a few more Shrek parts if you're interested in watching us play Shrek 2. And me and him did record some Halo, the Master Chief Collection, the first Halo. We played through a good chunk of it on Legendary, so I'll start maybe uploading that at some point, and then whenever he comes back, we might try to finish it, or attempt to anyway. So there's that, and of course I do plan to have him again, and other friends, if anybody comes over, to do more things like that, and maybe we'll play more shitty games, because I do like the idea of playing shitty games, and or just not popular games, and just older games too, PS2 era games, because I don't know, I really like the PS2 era, but it might be older or newer depending on what I can get my hands on. But yeah, I think that's all I got. Of course, this turned into a almost 30-minute thing as usual. In the comments, let me know what games you want to see played, what you might want to see more of, and for the sports fans who enjoy watching the sports content, let me know as well in the comments what you guys think of the idea of maybe I possibly just make a sports channel. If that happens, of course, I'll make an announcement video and I'll put a link to it. And we'll have a channel just dedicated to me putting MLB, NBA, NHL, whatever the hell I'm playing. If Madden never gets a career mode again instead of long shot shit. I mean, I might do long shot if I ever did, but I don't really want to pick up 18 and 19 to fucking do long shot's whole career thing, so I'd rather do a my player. But even then, I've seen the my player thing for 19, which is just create a guy, pick a team and have a specific overall, so it's not really that entertaining. So maybe one day when the man games get a little better, we do that. I don't know about FIFA. I'm not a big FIFA guy. Like I don't mind it, and if the my player in that isn't bad, then maybe we'll do FIFA down the line in the new one. I don't know. For the sports guys, let me know in the comments. And for everybody else that likes the variety stuff, let me know what you would like to see more of, what you want me to start trying to stream/record more of, and things like that. I don't know the policies now because YouTube is weird, because everyone says you can't promote your channels like Twitch or whatever, your live streaming channel and things like that, so I won't say, but if you guys want to know what it is, comment and I'll let you know, I guess. I don't know how it works. I don't know if they just don't like you making a I'm live video. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So expect Dragon Quest, expect the rest of Dark Souls, expect the rest of Tales of Assyria. Right now, there's no other sports things being recorded, so if you're expecting more MLBs, there isn't much. I think I got, like I said, a handful of Fallouts left, and eventually the highlights, what the hell do I call them? I don't even remember, the mini-series. I think that's what I call them, the mini-series footage stuff. Eventually will come back, as well as other games that I'm playing and recording. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. I always like hearing what you guys, like I said, just a disclaimer or whatever. Even though if you guys say it, don't expect it to happen. I just want to hear generally what people like and want to see. But I'm not ignoring you if I don't do it right away. I'm not ignoring you if I just don't do it. I do hear it, but I just like to hear the kind of general input and try to shift some of my focus to, okay, somebody likes this, I'll try to work on this, but I can't make everyone happy. You can't make everyone happy. Everyone's got their own taste. That's why I try to balance it between a variety of games and the sports people that like to watch the sports. And that's why I was thinking the idea of, sports channel, so the people who don't give a shit about the sports stuff that I do don't have to put up with me uploading and wasting a day slot for sports, while the people who like the sports stuff can just not have to deal with their sub box being filled with games that they have zero interest in because they're only there for MLB, NBA, NHL, FIFA, or whatever the hell they are in the mood to watch that's on the channel. With that said, I do greatly appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section and all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever the hell video is being uploaded at the, as of right now and later, I guess. I don't know what time this is going up. But yeah, until then, thank you guys for watching. And like I said, leave a comment down below, and I will, respond if it's something worth responding to. And like I said, just want general input on what you guys want to see more of. And again, I do appreciate all the subs and likes and everything that you guys have been supporting of the channel as of late. But until then, I'll see you guys later.